How do they make this work correctly? Does this work? I guess it does. I don't think there's any way for me to not get Google Audio, because I need to play the audio from my phone. Oh, still plays. That's weird. Oh, perfect. Alright, we have 139 quartz, 22 tickets. I'm gonna sit here rolling tickets on the side while I watch this thing. Wait, hey, bro, how did I already get a gold servant? I didn't walk right through. I didn't even do any damage. Just let them. What just happened? Huh? Wait, that was fucked up, huh?
それがしは武聖王皇彦と申す者。貴君を主として報じるべく参上をつかまつった。文王がごとき仁君なのか、あるいは中王がごとき根君なのか、見定めさせてもらうといたそう。
That's not even a real comp. That's I don't know if it's just a random stuff. bet man. Oh, wait, AO. God damn, I got a silver alter ego. That's stupid. That's so funny. Alright, this is not going well. Yeah. I also was not expecting to go well at all. Ugh! What is this? I'll never read this shit. We're all the gacha kids. Bruh, come on. Anything? Something? One servant? Please? Okay. Fuck, man. Get this guy out of here. I don't want you. We have a little bit more. Just a little.
いらっしゃいマスター君。カタログはこっちだよ。退屈がてら、神は細部に宿る。たとえ認識
Alright, 2 more 10 rolls. This can only go well. Two more 10 rolls. This guy again. Really don't need it. They should do a pretty hell of a game. Alright, last one. I'll just watch it all. Why not? Come on. I should not watch all of this. Fuck! Oh, I love gambling. Come on. Fuck. Please. No. Okay. Alright. I want to test the voice. Test, 1, 2, 3. Test. There's no weird sound like that. No. Fix this. Test. I should be on the way. I like see it this weird. So I can hear myself now. Well. How about now? Test, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's stupid. Alright. It's time for peak.
ではいつも通りよしなに必ずやご加護あるでしょう。しつけえな。
さて無理すんじゃないよ。
どうも教えてほしい。
I'm playing in Japanese mainly.
どうする？
Good night.
Actually, wait.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
Come on, man. You can't keep doing this.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Man. Review?
Juna!
Lady Juna! Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky so clear. Let each echo
What race is she?
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
Yeah.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctists have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
Where is he?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Why are all these guys so fruity?
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden.
Who the hell?
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! How'd you behave?
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Yeah. There's only 5,000 people.
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Stupid controller.
Let's see.
Hold on.
That's where you want to go. Let's see here. Wow!
Oh.
Spectacular.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Nuris. And Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Yoras? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another ride.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the bally runner alone.
Look, this runner... 'tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
for His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk.
What's wrong with my body, man?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Pause.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilhaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh, no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
All right then.
Pretty sick. Let's make our mode of transportation a fucking walking tank.
What's this?
There's two things. Come here.
Got it.
This?
Hello? Spectacular.
Go. That's an igniter? I don't know about that one.
Come on! Got it. This? Understood. This? Understood.
Speaking of,
I'm sorry.
Let's check.
Now then.
Seems terrible to cook on.
Speaking of,
Watch Sure, me adjust the heat.
All right.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Ensconced?
Your thoughts?
Yep.
Hey. I see.
All right then. Go.
And right there's a labyrinth. This place.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Well met. Hmm?
Maybe she was like a casual outfit.
Hmm.
All right.
Or imagination, though.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
True.
I knew it!
What now? Yo. じゃあ。あのさ。なあ。それなら
なるほどな。俺はああ。なあ。いや。よし。よし。
Up spirit.
勇気。それが
おい、休憩すっぞ。
行く手に見えてきたのは予言樹。砂漠の中にひときわ目を引く極彩色の大木である。一説には大地に眠るマグラを吸って成長しているという話だが、研究する者は木に見入られたのかことごとく姿を消すという。木の周囲に漂う怪しいマグラに誘われるように凱旋者は大樹の麓へとたどり着く。
これは
確か
なあ。
うっしゃー。ああ。
ね
しかし
よし。
荒野に暗黒の闇の支配が訪れる頃、凱旋者は岩に覆われた静かな地へとたどり着く。怪物たちが跋扈する地で眠ろうというのだ。凱旋者なくしては命など到底つなげはしない。怪しく光る視線を遮り穏やかな夜を過ごせるのはまさに凱旋者のおかげと言えるだろう。
そういえばどうだ。確かに。では
さて、
行こっか。
じゃあ
さて、さて、さて、
行こう。
さて、
すぐに行こう。よう。さて、そういや、それはなるほどな。なら
よし。
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
砂地、ついに抜けた。森よ、久々の緑。
揺れすぎだろう。
砂地を過ぎちまったからな。
足回りが硬い地面にこがれるまでの辛抱だ。
飛んでる妖精はいいよな。なんだ、ぶつけたのか。
んなわけあるか。こいつは
砲撃だ。
あいつら。
Why is that? What the fuck?
開会式で見たな。確かフォーデンの腹心のギドと、もう一人は類神派のグローデルだ。
彼らはかなりの有名人だ。例の硬直する魔法が効いているはずだろう。
いや、よく見てみろ。どっちも候補者を直接は狙ってない。狙いはあくまでもお互いの凱旋者の足だ。
こんなゴーヤで凱旋車ぶっ壊れたら本人が無事でも脱落決定だな。
それで足止め合戦。結局は武力もありなわけか。
足元をよく見ろ。工事人もいるよ。
なるほど、有名候補たちの勝負の見届けか。グローデルの方が押されてるな。
どうする？ほっといたらフォーデン派のギドってやつが勝っちゃいそうだけど。
Huh? Does it plan on winning his favor? Does it matter?
いや、ここはグローデルに手を貸そう。分かってる。俺だって気に食わないが、ルイに近づくためだ。作戦と思って割り切ろう。
確かに今はルイ派のグローデルに恩を売っておくべきだな。
おいおい、こっちは無名の候補者様だぞ。もしバレたら足を狙われるだけじゃ済まないぜ。
いざという時は逃げりゃいい。この凱旋者は世界一早いんだろ。
ここでビビったら世間の度肝なんて抜いてやれねってか。
よーし、覚悟は決まったね。あいつにがっつり恩を売ってやりましょう。
外用の伝声官ならそばにあるぜ。
加勢する。聞け、グローデル。なんだ貴様ら、なぜルイ派をかばう。
すまん、わけは言えない。
その凱旋者、お前たち大聖堂を壊したあの平民候補か。一度ならず二度まで聖教を愚弄するとは。
いいだろう。神の皆において罰を下してくれる。身の程知らず、私の戦いに割って入るとは。私とことを構えれば名が売れるとでも考えたか。挑む相手を間違えたな。
あいにくこちとらそんな簡単な事情じゃねえんだよ。
我ら聖教府総兵団、神の意向にあだなす者は何者だろうと退けてきた。私が手を下すまでもない。自分たちの無力さを思い知るがいい。
忘れるな。例の硬直する魔法でギドには手が出せん。
まずは取り巻きを狙え。頭数を減らせば戦局も変わる。
では行け、同胞たちよ。不遜な平民どもを蹴散らすのだ。
硬直する魔法のこと忘れないで。
力を貸して。ヒーラー。これサイズ覚悟はいいか。切り捨てる。
相手をよく見るんだ。
ストロールもやるじゃない。
ナイト、そう仲間と共に
連携すれば。癒しの力をこの力で氷よ。聖教の意向を
何かできるとでも。
まずい。
簡単にはやられんぞ。
ファイター凍らせてやる。バカな。
皆の力を貸してくれ。
よし行け。癒しの力を加減はしない。これ悪は正す。この氷の力だ。バカな。
ナイト。
何かできるとでも。
備えろ。
シュルケンベルグの防御力が低下中。今のは弱点
氷よ。
見よ、侵害の同胞たちよ。
見よ、我々の結果を。
Very cool.
このままお前たちに花を侵害なる同胞たちを守るためだ。 私自身も力を振るわねばなるまい。さあ、偉大なる聖教の力、その身で仕方を覚えるがいい。我が同胞たちよ。
Stop hitting me, please.
回復が優先よ。隊長の体力残りわずか。回復してあげて。
バカな。
見るがいい。
氷の力だ。
圧倒的な力を。
力を一つ
協力する。
思ったよりやるな。
キーラー氷を。
同胞たちを退けたか。だがそれも苦し紛れに過ぎん。このとおり私はどこも傷ついておらんぞ。
こっちは手が出せないのに、向こうは好き勝手できるなんて。
大いなる聖教の意向にひれ伏せ。さあ、覚悟はいいな。
させるかよ。
我が凱旋者に何を。
こっちとら失うもんはないからな。せめてそっちの凱旋者だけでも動けなくしてやるぜ。
これ以上付き合うのも無駄か。まあいい。次期必ず報いは受けさせてやる。
うわあ、やっと行ったか。
おいお前ら、降りてこい。どういうつもりだ。ほんでも売ろうってのか。俺は火星なんてなくてもあのまま。
ただ助けたかったんだ。
そんなわけあるか。答えろ。何が目的だ。
ちょっとグローデル、助けられたのよ。疑う前に言うことがあるでしょ。ったくひどい目にあった。
っておいおいおい、歌姫ジュナ様じゃねえか。なんでこんなとこに。もしや道ならぬ仰せってやつ。
この柄の悪い男はただの運転手よ。帰った帰った。これ以上はお代を要求するけど。
わかったわかった、わかりましたよ。追っ払うのも慣れてらっしゃる。ま、面白そうなネタは他にも見つかったし。
驚いた。あなたがギドを任したの？可愛い顔してるのに使えない運転手より全然役に立った。
おい、お前たち歌姫様の前だからってはしゃぐなよ。
歌姫って開会式で歌ってたニディア族の娘か。
これはもう我慢できねえ。この凱旋車、足回りが回電工房製じゃねえか。いい部品使ってんな。類人へなかなかやりおる。
おい、お前たち国一番の歌姫と言われたジュナ様だぞ。嘘だろ。誰も興味ないのか。誰も握手はしてもらわなくていいのか。仕方ない、仕方なくだぞ。ここは代表して私が。
あなたたち面白いわね。あなた、それって妖精？驚いた。本物じゃない。どこで？
おい、上を見ろ。
飛行型凱旋車だと。完
完成させたってのか。
This is even going in that shit. What the hell? He's a dog.
ルイ様、わざわざ迎えに来てくれるなんて。
なるほどな。候補者のグローデルが運転手なんておかしいと思ったが。
なのに正教が主催の開会式で歌ってたわけ？フォーデンたちも所詮は人気が大事ってことね。
ルイ様、申し訳ありません。ジュナ様のお見送りという大役でこのような。
ジュナ様がご無事で何より。
あんな相手、俺一人でやれたんです。なのに奴らが横やりよ。
そう。悪いけどどうでもいいよ。
仲間が世話になったようだ。礼を言いたいところだが、お前たちは何者だ？
ただの候補者です。
ほう。次の王座を狙う者同士。見たところ平民のようだが、連れの女は騎士だな。しかも凱旋士。なんとも奇妙だ。
思ったより興味を引けてるようだ。取り入る好機かもな。答えを間違うなよ。ルイ様の力になるためです。
おう、私の力に。
へえ。じゃあ自分を売り込むために助けたわけだ。
困った者は誰でも助ける。それが俺たちの信条です。
誰でも面白いな。だがあいにく手勢は足りている。
いいじゃない。この子たちって面白いのよ。私、魔導機なしで魔法を使ってるところを見たわ。
お願いします。必ずお役に立てます。俺たちどうしてもルイ様の力になりたいんです。
私が求めるものは知っているが、好きたいのならこの国全員の前で力を示してみせる。世界を変えるのは力だ。その結果以下では考えてやる。
じゃあね。
俺は認めないからな。来い、エクト。
Dog duel. Yeah, I learned 1242. Fuck!
まったく簡単に飛び上がる。
いいぞ。偶然とはいえ、こんなに早くルイにつながる道筋が立つとはな。
あのグローデルという男、味方ではなく敵に回ったと考えるべきだ。
ま、これでルイに顔くらいは覚えられたでしょう。こっからの活躍が重要ね。
力を見せろか。何としても灰ザメを捕らえて競技会で爪痕を残すぞ。
さえずる鳥たちが寝床に帰り、辺りに漆黒の闇の支配が訪れる頃、凱旋者は木々が生い茂る安息の地へとたどり着く。木々から聞こえる響きは風が葉を撫でる音か、それとも怪しい闇の者たちのささやきか。真実は凱旋者で守られた一行の知らぬところだ。
何？今の。
終わりだ。 天才技師生命もここまでか。
とにかく行ってみましょう。ねえ、ニューラス大丈夫？
おめえらか。悪い悪い。なんでもねえんだ。
何か悩んでなかったか？
悩んでるっちゃ悩んでるな。いや、運転は順調なんだが、ただこの凱旋車を一級品にしてやりたくってよ。ルイの機体なんか目じゃないほど。せめてきっかけでもありゃ違うんだろうな。
きっかけ？
そう、失われた遺物を見たあん時みてえなひらめきが欲しいのよ。
失われた遺物？聞いたことないわね。
昔々この世界にはどうやっても説明がつかん高度な文明があったっつう話なんだよ。全てが機械仕掛けで民は働かなくてもそりゃあ便利で快適な暮らしを送ってたらしい。だがどういうわけかその文明は突如消えちまった。何があったのかは神のみぞ知るってとこだ。
途端にうさんくさくなったわね。
聞け。でその遺物が稀に発掘されることがあんだ。普通のやつはわかんねえだろうが、見るやつが見りゃ一目でピンとくる代物だ。
見たことがあるのか？
まあな、ガキん時だがよ、近所に偏屈な発明家のジジイがいてな。そのジジイに一度だけ見せてもらったんだよ。そりゃすごかったぜ。雷に打たれたみてえな衝撃で着想はボンボン浮かぶわ。機械いじりも絶好調だわで、お見事。この天才宮廷技師の出来上がりよ。そういう引きつける何かがあんだ、失われた遺物には。
じゃあもう一回見せてもらったら？
それができりゃあのじじい故郷に帰っちまったんだ。だから遺物を見たのもそれっきりでよ。じじいのやつ死んだら遺物はお前にやるって言ってたんだな。
ねえ、そのおじいさんの故郷ってどこなの？
マルティラらへんの小さい村だとかコメロ村だかなんだかって。
重要な依頼だ。
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
確か
王都を立ち街道を南へひた走った一行の凱旋者は依頼者バードンの待つ古城の町マルティラへとたどり着く。そば立つ白亜の古城は新たな訪問者を冷たく見下ろしている。果たして彼らの選んだ策は新たな力となるのだろうか。
聞いていたより だいぶ寂れた印象だな。
外に出てる人も少ないし、ずいぶん警戒してるみたいね。
おお、来てくれたか。
Oh, yeah, alright.
首を長くして待っていたところだ。
久しぶりだな。受けた依頼は必ず果たす。
頼もしい。
Oh, these guys get nice.
ジョアンナ様もきっとお喜びになる。ああ、失礼。ジョアンナ様というのは領主の名だ。正教の司祭でもあられる。向こうに見えるクリアンテ城にお住まいだ。
ならこの町の人々は次の国王にはフォーデン陛下を？
もちろんだ。そもそもルイが王というわけにいかんだろう。そういえば近くで候補者の凱旋者同士が戦ったとか。
あれはルイ派の連中の仕業だろう。柄の悪いやつもいるしな。なあ。ルイめ、なんて非道なやつなんだ。
うん。数々の非道許せんな。
隊長、こんな得体の知れない連中で大丈夫ですか？またただの金目当てでは？
部下には歓迎されてないみたいね。
モーリス、無礼を言うな。遠路はるばる我々のためだけに来てくれたん。さて皆さん、長旅さぞお疲れに違いない。町の名物が味わえる宿にご案内しよ
う。名物料理か。それは楽しみだ。
俺は残るぜ。整備をしなきゃならんしな。
食べてからでもいいんじゃないか？
負けたくないんだ。納得できるまでやらせてくれ。ついでに水回りも直しといてやっからよ。
では皆さん、こちらへ。
これは何かの燻製か？
オオスナムシの幼虫の丸焼きだ。マルティラの名物料理だよ。中身の風味を逃がさないよう丸ごと火にかけるんだ。
中身って何よ？中身って何よ？
不思議な食感だが味はいいな。うまし。
え、筋じゃなくてか？
ほら、どうした？冷めないうちに食べた方がいい。
いただきます。そんな笑顔でいくか、お前。
いい食べっぷりだ。さすがは候補者殿。いかがだったかな。たまに中身が動くこともあるが害はない。
数々の料理、名残惜しいが本題に入りましょうか。人さらいの詳しい被害を教えていただいても。
若者の行方不明は少なくとも半年前から続いていたようだ。ここ数ヶ月の不明者は15人になる。
その容疑者が灰ザメと
王都の騎士団から除名され行き場を失った落ち騎士だとか。まあ噂だが辻褄は合う。食い詰めて罪人に転落したんだろう。
騎士に叙勲された者が非道を重ねるなど許されない。本人のためにも早く終わりにしてやるべきだ。
確か藍ザメは巨大なオオスナムシの出る地帯をねぐらにしているせいで近づけないんだったか。
ああ、厄介な場所に拠点を構えて。
灰ザメのねぐらはここ？
うん。 考えてみると
いろいろ調べているんだが
皆目わからない。
仕事はやり遂げます。
本当にありがたい。報酬なら心配いらない。
困った者は誰でも助け。
いやー、頼もしい。町一番の珍味、オオスナムシの幼虫の内臓だ。丸焼きと違って甘菓子のような味が楽しめるぞ。オオスナムシを避けて根城に行く方法、我らも。
さっきとは全く違う。芳醇な果実のような。これまたうまし。
あんたさては旅暮らしでゲテモノ食い慣れてるだろ。
漁師のジョアンナ様とは明日面会の予定を組んでおく。
ただ飯食わしただけにならなきゃいいんです。
おい、行くぞ。
久しぶりだな。
Alright, I'll do one more cutscene.
Got a moment?
Pleasure to see you.
Yeah.
Right? Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, it's gorgeous out!
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
More people. Hello there.
An elder candidate? No.
Ridiculous.
Can't be.
What'll it be?
This night isn't too crazy. Ross. Alright, one more cutscene. I'll go to the. Should have probably.
Oh, anyway.
Well met.
I've awaited you. Aye. Yep.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
Kind of that poor.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants...
Well, we don't deserve that.
Even so. Please put...
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit... 'Tis most kind, but... Can you truly... Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
On it.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out and...
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing...
Let's ask around the city a bit, though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted.
We should go.
Alright. I think that might be enough for the game today. Did it just finish compiling? Alright, we will test one thing. If I swap... If I switch the pawn to this one, does it just work? People are still effed up. Is something about the level? I'm honestly like even more confused, honestly. And jump. Okay. So then what's making it not being able to jump in? It's the game state? Why would that make a difference? I can't even like diff what the like there's nothing about jumping this whole thing, right? I don't know. Stupid. Um. Maybe just adds it too soon. Or okay. I know what to do. Add mapping context. Add. Hmm. Okay, this should fix it. I there's something really weird going on here. Alright, we're good now. I don't know what it was exactly. I feel like some bindings are getting like overridden. I can move the camera, that's fine. Let me just. Oh, let's go do that. I need settings for that. So I'm gonna take off the sprint. Take off the wild ass step height on this. This seems remarkably low. I don't know why. What does the stupid thing look like?
That no.
Let's go. Open up. It's time for parkour.
All right, time for my mandatory parkour check. Let's get this over with. You're late. You know the deal. You can do the 1 block jump for the raw chicken, or you can attempt the 1 block vertical jump for the beef.
Here in Parkour Civilization, no one chooses to jump for the beef. It's better to be safe and do the 1 block jump for the chicken rather than risk your entire life for just half a hunger bar more.
Tomorrow, you better not be late, or you'll be doing 2 block jumps as punishment.
Yes sir, sorry, I won't be late next time. Down here, us parkour noobs only get fed once a day. 1 piece of raw chicken is—
I hate it here. Alright, This seems surprisingly low. Hopefully it's not quite like this in game. Can we make this from here? How hard is it missing this? It's not hard. This camera's not too bad. It kind of cuts through sometimes, but okay. Honestly, I think this as a platform is not too bad. I fix. So when I move in, this camera's so buggy, man. Is there like a turn speed? Some rotation speed or something? Really high. Okay, wait. So then I think like right click or I'll change this input to It's a weird thing where like, I don't know. Okay. This is gonna take a while. Is this better now? Is it just because of it's because of this stupid I don't really like this. It's still like not as high as I would like it to be. Alright, I'm gonna start one more thing.
Project mode is set to game/. Before we reactor and lights for the time of day, just like that. Before we move on, here's how to access the documentation for UDS. You can either open the README utility in the Blueprints folder, or you can use this shortcut to it at the top of the UDS details. Note, every category of settings on UDS also has a link to the entry in the documentation about it. Also, keep in mind that just about every setting on UDS has a tooltip. So if you need to know what something does, just hover it for an explanation. Alright, let's look at the settings on Ultradynamic Sky. Basic controls is where you can adjust things like the time of day and cloud coverage. Sky mode determines what kind of clouds the sky will use, if any. Project mode is set to game/real-time by default, but setting it to cinematic/offline set to game/real-time by default, but setting it to cinematic/offline is best for projects rendering movies or stills. The animate time of day category is where you can start a day-night cycle when the level is played. You can adjust day length and is where you can start a day-night cycle when the level is played. You can adjust day length and night length to determine how fast the cycle goes. The volumetric clouds category is where you can adjust everything about the appearance
Is 30 minutes or seconds? Or something else? Minutes?
The volumetric clouds category is where you can adjust everything about the appearance of the volumetric clouds. A key setting here is volumetric cloud rendering mode. By default, this is set to background-only clouds, which prioritizes fidelity, but the clouds will always be rendered behind objects. If you need them to obscure objects, or if you're going to bring the camera up into the cloud layer, you should change to one of the modes called Clouds Render Over Opaque Objects. The 2D Dynamic Clouds category is similar, but for adjusting the 2D Dynamic Clouds if you have that sky mode selected. The Static Clouds category has a few settings for changing the texture and rotation of the static clouds. Cloud movement is where you can adjust the speed and direction of the clouds. Note that if you're also using ultra-dynamic weather, cloud direction will be controlled by the wind. The Cloud Wisps category controls the subtle static layer of high-altitude clouds. You can adjust it or change the texture it uses here. The Simulation category is where you can enable sun, moon, and stars, which are oriented using latitude and longitude coordinates, as well as the date, time, and time zone. In the Sun category, you can adjust the appearance of the sun disk, as well as settings for the sunlight, like its mobility, intensity, and color. You can also manually position the sun from here if you want, by checking Manually Position Sun Target. With that enabled, just select the Sun Target widget and move it around to reposition the sun. The Moon category is much like the Sun category, but with options for things like the moon phase or a custom moon texture. In the Skylight category, an important setting is the Skylight mode. By default, the Skylight mode is capture-based, with real-time capture enabled. You can change to modes which dynamically tint a static cube map texture or a simple custom cube map. The Directional Light category has a few settings which apply the same to the sun and moon directional lights. In the Cloud Shadows category, you can adjust the intensity and softness of the cloud shadows cast on the scene. In the Exposure category, you can adjust or disable the auto exposure settings applied by In the Exposure, adjust the intensity and softness of
Is there any cloud shadows right now? Because there's not that many clouds, or like... Oh, that's kind of crazy actually.
of the cloud shadows cast on the scene. In the Exposure category, you can adjust or disable the auto exposure settings applied by UDS. The settings apply an exposure compensation curve and allow adjusting exposure bias with time or weather. The fog color and fog density categories
can't
have settings
see.
to customize the color and density of the height fog and how it changes with time and weather. The volumetric fog category allows enabling volumetric fog, as well as a global volumetric material which can render additional noise and ground fog coverage. The dust category can affect the height fog to fill the area with dust of an adjustable color. This is used by ultra-dynamic weather for its dust effects. The sky atmosphere category exposes settings on the sky atmosphere component which are controlled by time or weather. These are only used if the color mode on UDS is set to sky atmosphere. Similarly, the simplified color category is used only with simplified color mode. The settings here determine the sky and lighting colors as well as cloud colors for 2D and static clouds. In the stars category, you can adjust the intensity and color of the stars and apply your own custom star textures. The space layer category is where you can add planets or moons which render in the sky. Each one you add can be individually configured with different textures, parameters, and can be parented to move with the sun or moon. The sky glow category can add light to the sky irrespective of the sun or moon. Night sky glow adds a soft glow of starlight to night skies. Light pollution lights up the night sky from below and limits the visibility of the stars. The Aurora category is where you can enable the 2D Aurora effect, or you can use the same settings to adjust the look of the volumetric Aurora. In Screen Space Light Shafts, you can enable and adjust the light shaft bloom effects for the sun and moonlights. The Lens Flare category is where you can add an optical lens flare to the sun. In post-processing, you can add post-process components which fade their blend weight in and out based on time and weather. You can use this to have things like color grading effects which are specific to when it's raining or when it's nighttime. The water category is where you can enable a simple caustic effect applied to the sun and moonlights beneath a global height level. The modifiers category is where you can select what sky modifiers the system will start with. A sky modifier is a data asset you can author, which can affect a wide selection of float and color properties on the sky. They can be selected here, but also added and removed with smooth transitions at runtime. In cinematic currently used. The interior adjustments category can allow sky. You can't use the weather system without the sky. Then just drag the actor to set up ultra.
I didn't buy those. Alright, let's packages and see what the performance is. Oh, stupid fucking memes around. Alright, guess I'll brush my teeth for all those packages. It shouldn't take that long though, right? What the target platform? Huh? Oh god, man. Screw it. I'm going to sleep. Holy text.